Approval of the minutes from February 17th council meeting.
I'll make the motion.
Janet made the motion, Cameron seconded. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Jared?
We got the whole building since last time over on 7th Street. It's settled some, but Vince has been keeping around it, trying to keep it as good as possible. We'll address when we want to pay that. We want to hold off till.
I just hold off to pay. It'll be cheaper then.
Jeff met with the Indian Alliance, Jimmy McDonald again today on his, I think this is third visit, trying to help get his plan. Right, it looks like we're going in the right direction. They're figuring some things out. Got good bug growth is what the report was today. We visited Remington's wastewater plant last week to go over their other treating process, because that's something that we have to be in compliance with for 2.5 years. So they have a nice setup. It's extremely expensive to do it. What we did find out today, good news is that our system technically is partially already set up for it. This plant is, except the chemicals that you need to treat phosphorus. Now, there's some other things we would have to add, obviously, but it would be substantially cheaper than if we had to just build it from scratch. So that was some good news today. I'm gonna go ahead and order Jeff a microscope. They're a little expensive, but that way he can monitor his bacteria and the bug growth and everything like that more regularly, so it helps him keep an eye on when the plants start turning one way or the other. So, still waiting on Mexico for the lights. I double checked on their website again, they're reported out, so I'll probably put a phone call in. I called RMC and left them a message today about the ones on 900 West again, so hopefully we'll hear back from them tomorrow. I don't really. They got all the Christmas decorations down the other day. I don't think we have too much more going on than that.
How's the truck?
Which one?
Well, the one I know about.
How's Vince's?
Vince's dump bed motor went down. The part came in yesterday, and Justin came and got it to work on.
What's wrong?
JR's truck.
JR's truck, I just heard, I called because they never called us. I called this afternoon, and they said it was a bad lifter that was in the engine. Well, I have it done tomorrow allegedly, but I'm still a little hesitant because I don't know why a bad lifter would suck all the antifreeze down to it and it would smoke, which worried me that it was going into the block. So I'm hoping that it will fix it, but we're going to keep it close on it because I just back and forth is getting kind of tiring on it. So, and mine's got it's I've got to get mine looked at. So mine's still covered in warranty. I checked all the service records and we're good on it. So, besides that, business for the police departments been slower, like for a moment. So, just getting ready for some annual training here. We usually start knocking out in the spring for our certifications and everything. And then, I just talked to Carrie about it briefly. It was on my mind earlier. Spring cleanup with the dumpster again. We need to talk about that. We just talked about what we thought we could use this time and maybe have a restriction or come up with something. Don't bring your entire living room furniture in one. That fills the dumpster up. It's more meant for cleaning up properties or violation stuff to help them out. But we're understanding. So just if you guys want to vote on that, we want to continue doing that. I think we decided to carry what, a 40-yard dumpster this
40
time.
yard last year cost us $500.
But that was the second one we got because the 20-yard we had filled up in like 2.5 hours. I mean, people use it. It was good for the community, so I think it's good to do again. We should be more careful on what we allow in. So.
Are we looking at the 1st of May or?
It's
It's usually
the
after
weekend
the garage sales.
They have for those, but they're out.
Probably probably the second weekend in May is my guess, because I was in the garage sale.
Janelle, do you know?
Okay, well, we'll get to that,
Well, if
but
you want people to clean up their stuff, do it before the garage sale, because after garage sale, it's.
I mean, that's, I'm open either way, it's whatever, what you guys think is best, I'm good with, so. And then we'll probably do the same thing we did last year, I'll go out there and help monitor it. I have a time frame on it, when we did 8 to noon or
Something like that, yeah.
So,
We have a lot of people that are wrote up for violations that we can, like here, you have a violation.
so I usually go around, late March, 1st of April, and start going, hey, spring cleanup's coming. These are some violations that we see. We will have access, you will have access to a dumpster to be able to throw these items in. So that way, we're offering you an opportunity to get rid of the junk, so that we don't have to make any enforcement.
Okay,
That's why I like it. So
okay,
that way, if they've had a chance and they haven't cleaned up, I'll be like,
okay.
you had your opportunity.
Here's your violation.
It's only for residents too.
That's,
Well,
I
residents,
just, I've never, I guess I don't recall ever hearing about it, but I've never been.
We just started it back up, 2 years ago?
Yeah, they stopped it during COVID and then,
May 1st and 2nd is the garage sale weekend.
so then the weekend after would be, like that next Saturday is the 9th
So,
it's on the
doesn't
agenda.
bother
so-
us.
or 8th.
I'd say keep it after.
Yeah, keep it afterwards. We can put it on the agenda, Carrie, to make a note.
It's on there.
Oh, it's already on there. Duh.
Jared just got ahead of the game.
Yeah.
Sorry, I skipped. I just thought it was part of one of those reports, so.
All right, never mind, Jared.
Thank you for having Justin work on our equipment instead of us
Yeah.
taking it to an
Yeah,
outside
eventually
source.
Over time, we had that initial investment for some tools and stuff that were necessary, but over time, the cost savings, I think, will pay for those and
Mhm.
dividends and then more, so in the long run, hopefully.
I don't know why they weren't doing it properly.
So,
Do you have anything else?
no, I don't think so, time, if I think of something, I'll come back to you later, but I don't know if I.
Do you by chance know anything about the park board?
No, I brought that up yesterday when I was with my son driving by the park. I saw Lori. I said, I think I need to call her and see about getting meetings set up to figure out what's going on and where we're at, so we can report something back to the board. So
I'd like to go.
I'll reach out to her tomorrow and see if we can set something up. Oh, there is one big thing. Egg Life. I've set a meeting up with them. We submitted our stuff to the state IDEM on our requirement, we submitted a letter saying, this is our plan on how we're going to address our issues with our BOD, our phosphorus, so forth, because it's that 2.5-year compliance. And they worked with us to start with Egg Life and hope we fix it. So we got all the test results back. They're over their numbers considerably. I've gone over the sewer use ordinance with Jeff and Ken and seen the user rates and what it would cost and any violations and the fines that could occur. We submitted a letter, I didn't, we're going to have a meeting with Egg Life to work on a plan with them about, hey, how are we gonna fix this moving forward? Because we have to submit that plan back on how we're gonna treat those chemicals back to IDEM within 45 days. We submit, it's usually 30 days, but we ask for an extension to 45 days in order to resolve this now that we have the numbers. So, should be good, but once we have that meeting, I'll let you know. It's supposed to happen tomorrow, I think. I've been emailing them back and forth.
Egg Life and item?
No, this is just us in Egg Life. This is us saying, these are the results, here's what we are wanting to see done.
Mm-hmm.
And then, by all means, if one or two you want to be a part of that, I welcome you.
Is the meeting here or?
I emailed them about an hour and a half ago asking where we're holding it. So it'll either there or here,
Okay,
but I know it's, they got back to me and said noon on Wednesday, so I said tomorrow, where do we meet? I'm still waiting to hear back from them.
well, let me know.
Issue
Let,
down the road.
let me know where it's at and I'll be there.
Yeah, it's basically us saying, here's the ordinance that we have, here's the issues we have, here's how, our options. What are we gonna do to treat this?
I would appoint Kim.
Have they been pretty receptive in this situation?
I mean, we went through the testing, like, I've not gotten any, it's been open and back and forth, it's just playing, going through the motions of making sure that all the data is correct, before we go down that rabbit hole. Okay. Treatment, pre-treatment, stuff like that, because it can be costly. So. But once I get done with that meeting, I'll try to drop everybody an email with what the results were. And if anybody wants to attend, let me know. I will shoot you a text with time and location. That's it.
You
Till
sure?
later. That's, I think that's it.
Steve, you got anything?
Nothing really a whole lot. Woken Ambulance is trying to purchase a CPR mechanical device called the Lucas CPR device. We're trying to come up with some money for it. It's running around $10,000 to $12,000. We're training on it next week, and we'll see how it works out. I've hit the townships up, and we'll see. I'm going to go to EBPR, see where we get there for help. That's it.
Fire up the grill, have a fundraiser that way.
Once we're trained on it, I'll bring it in here and show everybody in case they've not seen how it works. It's supposed to be a lifesaver, but they got a pricey tag on it.
Yeah.
You got anything from Kenny?
No, he didn't have anything. He's gone. He's out of town.
Ken's not here.
You mean
Did
out of town? Look at man's over out of town.
He is out of town. Steve's in charge.
Wow.
Well, in that case,
Well, in that case,
Bree, did you have anything from Ken Smith? Or Carrie, I'm sorry.
no.
Jacob, you have anything?
Just an update. I've been in communication with Attorney Kuchme on this basically extraterritorial jurisdiction issue. There's a number of notices that we're working on that by statute are required to be prepared for that. So I'm hoping we'll have that finished tomorrow.
Okay.
But just when everything's done, I'll send it over. But I just want to let you know we are working on it. And that's in progress.
So you'll have just everything drawn up and ready to go, or?
Yes, there will be, my memory, and I don't have the statute in front of me, is I've got the only thing that I can think of that is gonna be tricky to do is, if I remember correctly, there's a requirement for attaching like maps of the area, and I don't know if that's something that I can have the county do, and I've got an email over to the county attorney about, but just what would suffice for purposes of maps of the area that we're talking about. If it's just an aerial photo or something like that, those are kind of easy to get a hold of. I don't know how specific that the county wants it, so that's kind of the last piece that I'm trying to figure out, but other than that.
probably personal numbers on it, so if you pull it up on Beacon, it should show you the personal numbers on it.
Yeah, and that's what, and I was kind of happy to just do that. I just didn't know how formal they were with it, so that's kind of the last piece of the puzzle I had is just the mapping area. So, but we're hoping to have that done hopefully tomorrow.
Okay.
So,
Will you keep us informed on it?
yeah,
Or let Carrie know, or
yeah,
please, and she can pass it on to the rest of us, or you can email us all.
yeah,
When's the
and I'll probably
thing come
just
on?
send you guys a mass email or something.
When's the thing come on?
Yeah,
Cut.
that's what I was, when do we have to have the information sent to them?
March 20th, I believe, is when the
The next meeting is.
moratorium comes off.
Yeah.
April is the moratorium for data centers.
Is it April?
March is the renewable energy.
Okay, well,
But yeah, we're getting close.
Done
I
next-
knew it was within the next
But
month
we,
or so.
yeah, we need to do it done.
and I believe you need to give Jacob your email, because he does not have yours.
I do want you.
Well, then don't complain if you don't get
But I
information.
can send it to Carrie, and Carrie, if she.
Right.
She can just forward it to all you guys. That's
Carrie. You have
I
it?
can also.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. Yep, no problem.
It might need one for the other one.
Okay.
But, yes, Jason and I had discussed just the necessity of a timeline because of the expiration date, so, you know, that's getting close.
Did we get work emails?
What we have are work emails, but do you, that was something I kind of, you guys all want a work email?
No, I do not.
Good.
So we were advised that it would be in your benefit to have,
Well,
A town
I could
email?
see, yes,
Mhm.
but
you don't
I,
have to, because if something were to ever come up where like your emails were subject to,
Subpoena.
yeah, then if it was your personal email, then anything in your personal email is subject to.
They can have all my spam, I don't care.
So if you don't care that they would have your personal email, keep it the way it is. Otherwise, we can give you a town Woolkit email
Okay.
that we would use for only town business.
I think we should have.
That's would probably be the best.
And that's,
Does, I guess my question is, if one of us have it, do we all have to have it, or can we?
I don't think they have to have one.
that's your prerogative.
you can opt in, opt out.
Okay. What, didn't know, some places, if you have one,
Oh,
you got to have, everybody's gotta be on board with it. So,
I'd like one since I've been on 3 lawsuits already for the town.
Chris, do you want your own email, to use your email you got, or do you want a Woolkit
you just been spending an unlucky term.
email?
So it's time to get off.
I'll take a walk it.
Janet,
I'll keep the one I got.
Cameron?
I'm saying, right.
I want my, a new one. And Mike.
So Chris, Betty,
Mhm.
Mike.
Now all my emails will be wrong.
Sorry about that.
I'll be the old man that sends it to your old one.
I'll get it.
I'm not getting rid of my email. Jacob, did you have anything else then?
Other than what I just reported, nothing more than that.
Okay.
Nothing on the annex, any information on it?
Well, I mean, my discussion with Jason and in my opinion, I mean, the idea was unless there's a taxation reason, the territorial jurisdiction accomplishes the.
Right, but still, I would still,
Unless you guys are wanting, I mean, normally the annex would be to have taxing authority and those sorts of things over the unincorporated area outside, which
correct.
if you guys wanna do that, but my memory is the issue was mostly keeping the data center out, right?
Not necessarily. I mean,
Dollar General,
we need to get Dollar General and stuff, and they're already, I mean,
the
we're,
rest of San Juan.
yeah, but
Yeah.
to get Sweetener Supply, basically, just start working out to Sweetener Supply and Egg Life. I mean, we're supplying them services with no real benefit from them.
Well, they're paying, right now, they're only paying utility rates to the town, right? Like, they pay for water.
Sewer, just sewer.
Just sewer.
It's all we get, cause the water's Remington now,
Okay.
so. Yeah, not really interested in the houses stuff, you know, going out there.
If we annex, are we required to give them water instead of Remington?
No.
No?
We can supply out a mile out.
I just didn't know once you annex, if you're required to display all
Well,
utilities.
it's there, so. Remington's annexed all the way to the county line now.
Yeah, you don't have to, like, I know, for instance, we did this out to 65, but they got a grant to do it, but there's no legal requirement that says you have to.
But we could probably get more grants and stuff then if we had bigger areas to cover, right?
Well, and naturally, if you do have that stuff going out, I mean, there's more of an attraction, so. You know, yeah, commercial enterprise, go to the commercial part.
So anyway, that's just my opinion.
I mean, the ambulance, fire, and the police respond, I mean, county's just not, they're not
Well, I
paying
mean-
over, we're still far west.
Remington has all that extra money and everything else that they can.
Is that area out there, a TIF district?
Yes.
Right.
For Remington it is.
In Remington it is?
The
Well-
county has one out there too.
Right.
Carrie?
I have the APV register that I sent to everyone for approval.
Do I have a motion for the APV register March 3rd, 2026?
I'll make that motion.
Mike's making the motion. Do I have a second? Cameron, second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Okay, update on the stormwater grant. I talked to Emily today. She apologized. She can't be here. She was not feeling well. But she informed me that we did not get approved for the first round of funding. We can reapply for the second round of funding, but she will need to know immediately so that she can file the paperwork and get a meeting scheduled. The deadline is March 27th, but we'll have to hold a public hearing prior to that. And then the full application goes in June, and that round is awarded in August.
That's for the.
This is for the ditch, yes.
Yeah, it's for the ditch that.
So the only thing that if we move forward with this, we wouldn't be able to apply for other grants like the one that Jared's been talking to Ken about.
Yeah, the utility table, the utility study, which does all of our utilities, maps it, finds everything, cleans all the valves and turns them, knows what each turn is, and then we have a digital and printout of everything. Like, we don't have a true map of any of our, storm sewers. No.
But it has to
Stormwater,
be
we don't
ran
have
through the
clue
town.
where
That's
it
what
is.
Oh,
it's-
I see.
Yeah,
That's probably
the
like,
county.
kids that is doing what's about, I wanna say it's like $100,000 grant around this with a 10% match. So,
So we would have to wait to do that one until this one was completed.
So does the county know that we didn't get it?
I don't know if Emily discussed it with Brad or anybody at the county. She called me this morning, so
She was included in the email, so.
I would assume that she was in
Okay.
contact with him as well. And she said at this time, they haven't received all the documents back, so she couldn't give me an answer as to why it was not approved. Yeah. So basically, if we wanna move forward, I need to know that to tell her, and then we need to decide. She gave me 2 dates in March, the 24th or the 26th, that we would need to hold a public hearing. So it would be, we'd have a meeting here and she'd do her public hearing.
Thoughts on it, guys?
So we can't apply for anything if we, even though,
not this one, we can, like, to me, we'd have to wait to apply until after this. If we got awarded the stormwater, we'd have to wait till it's done before we can apply for it.
Now, like that other community cares grant that Ken was telling us about, that's through the county, it's a different source of funding, so
that's only if we get awarded.
that
for
we
it.
could do.
But if it falls again, then
If it falls again, but I gotta check what the deadline is for the utilities. I don't think they're necessarily, I didn't ask Ken for a hard date on it. Eventually, I do wanna do the utility, I do wanna do the utility too. So.
I think that's important, but I'm thinking the ditch is a little bit elevated higher.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not a priority at the moment for the utility table study, but it's something that would help.
I guess put it in, keep it on the back of your mind.
Yeah.
And that, and I would say yes to notify her, Carrie, to apply. Do we need a motion on that?
Mhm.
Yes. Yeah.
Make a motion to reapply.
Do I have a second? Janet, second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed?
I think Justin just needs to go around and work those valves to start with.
And then which night do you want me
Yeah, they
to
can check.
have her schedule the meeting, for the 24th or the 26th? I think the 24th is a Tuesday, the 25th is
Yeah.
a Thursday.
Anybody got a preference?
Nope.
Tuesday or Thursday night?
Tuesday.
Yes.
Yes. Mike, does it matter to you?
I'm trying to think, I'll be back.
Where are you going this time?
No, I'm going to my nephew's celebration of life
Oh,
in March. Yeah, the 24th is fine.
Yeah.
We'll be coming.
Yeah.
Either day is fine.
let's go with the 24th,
Okay,
Carrie,
I'll tell her 24th
That's it.
at 6.
Live.
at 6.
According to my calendar, you're okay on
I'm
6 o'clock?
Yes. That's all I have.
Sandy's not here. Janet, you said you didn't have anything from Perpsey, but you had been to the commissioners meeting that you would like to talk about?
Yeah, there was a couple of different things at the, commissioners meeting the other day. There's an ordinance out there for, the economic development reserve fund, which is just this thing that they just throw a bunch of stuff into. And they decided to add roads to that because they're wanting to make 343 more,
wider.
well, yeah, more suitable for the heavier stuff. Because when they're working on 65, they didn't estimate that. So they did that. They're having a lot of trouble with their comp at the end of the year with all their people too. So I'm gonna kind of see how they do with that, you know. All the stuff that you have to end up paying people if they retire or whatever. And then I asked them to, on the next agenda, which will be Thursday, tomorrow. Anyway, there'll be another meeting, and they're gonna put me on the agenda to talk about, we're doing a registering to vote campaign, a group that we're in. And so every Saturday in March, I'll be up at the library from 9 to 1. And if anybody needs registering to vote, they can come up there and I can tell them how to do it. And I'm also going to be going out to the school. So they're going to be announcing that at the meeting too.
Okay.
It's an engineering meeting or something tomorrow too, isn't it?
Say what?
It's an engineering group that's meeting with them?
The county council has a meeting after the commissioner's meeting.
Oh, okay. Is that where the engineers are gonna be there? I don't know, never mind.
Is the engineer gonna be at
I thought it was
the
an engineering-
commissioners or at
An
the,
engineering group or something, that was a meeting.
Does that, yeah, that kind of stuff.
Mike, do you have anything?
No, we meet next week.
Okay, I don't have anything. I'm next month. Michelle's not here for the 4th of July. Main Street,
Well, we had a fundraiser, which went well, and we had a painting party, which I didn't get to attend, and I assume it went well.
No, it was terrible.
Did you go?
I went.
You
Well,
went?
yeah, first 21,
Did it go well?
yeah.
You know, they said I was a problem child.
Stated so.
The teacher said I was her problem child.
And the sword religion.
I know.
So
Did
you
you like the
talked
game?
about our garage sale date, and first and second. We have a tea party coming up, May 16th. And we're having a meeting this Thursday, if anyone wants to attend. So we may be coming up with more projects.
is the tea party at the Wolcott House?
The Woken House, yes.
The Main Street house, you know.
Hopefully,
We've
it's
Oh.
gonna
taken
be
over.
I know you kind of.
hopefully it's gonna be outside. Whether it's
Tea party outside.
real tea party.
Carrie, did you have anything for this sorority?
I don't.
Old business, the alleys, you got anything, Jared?
Try to hold off on making that decision on how much we want to do until next meeting. I
Okay.
think getting carry more fund wisely with, I know it's hard, but
Right.
without giving you guys a chance to vote on this, right after not know how many we're gonna do.
Warning siren?
Andrew called me back and talked to him for 15 minutes. He doesn't remember our conversation about him going to donate the two
Okay.
at full price. So he said it was to deal with when they were trying to get us to bring in to the mile. I said, from my memory, it was completely different. This was an add-on, just say this. Reynolds, though, is wanting to do the same thing. What that has to do with us, not a clue. So they're not sure on how much they can donate. He's supposed to check into it and get back with me.
Reynolds just got a grant. It's a sizable grant.
I don't know,
Give it
but
to 'em.
they were looking, theirs was 40 grand, I think, which ours was 35.
What,
And-
Reynolds?
Yeah,
Reynolds was 32.
Andrew said 40, because it was more than what I was saying.
It's not a reliable source.
You may be right, I'm just saying.
I may be wrong. $32,403.
He made a comment of 40, so I was saying, okay, there we go.
And the only
Mine's
reason,
a little bit cheaper. That's what my thought was. So I sent that to him, so he could spend it.
okay,
Why is yours less?
I have no idea. I'm only telling you what Ken sent me, and that was what they had bought. That's how I got all the information.
So I guess we should have figured it out a couple years ago when we first decided it, but it's not that easy to find tornado siren.
No.
Or where you get a hold of them. Yeah. Anyway.
Okay, well, we'll wait and see what happens. Annex, we've already talked about community care grant. What's everybody's feelings on that?
What is it?
This is the grant that Ken Smith talked
Oh.
about, that's up to $100,000.
What are we gonna use it for?
I was gonna
What's yours?
suggest to redo these restrooms and make these doors
Oh.
compliant.
So make the restrooms ADA compliant? Is that what
Yes.
you're saying?
Yeah, we're joined up with access.
Make them ADA compliant?
Yes.
Yes, and I believe, does that door not need to be
So the
too?
door has to be ADA compliant as well. That's
So-
the main entrance into the building.
So power door now?
You just need the door, the automated door.
Yeah, power door.
Stick.
Do we need to have two of them so they have a fire exit also?
No, because you can open them.
Well, you need two doors.
Oh, two power doors?
I don't know that answer. I'll look that up. Yeah,
So,
like that one or something.
right.
Yeah. I will look into it.
And at that time, is it something that we can add on to possibility to have the key fobs for the locks all in that area?
Oh, yeah. Oh, let's see. We have
Man,
this
Betty's getting pretty good at this stuff.
We have this book, I mean, you're gonna be redoing the doors.
Right.
But honestly, yeah. I've got this, so it's like, have them alter them for the ADA compliance.
So we need to advertise for bids,
I don't,
or do we
if
do,
it's under what, 10,000, we're okay?
Yeah, I think that's really number 5, but I can look that up. That's all.
It'll,
What do you
I
ask?
thought it changed, I thought it changed a few years back.
It did, and I thought it was up.
I thought it went to 10, it used to be
Well, Ken said he would help write this, so we need to give him,
The deadline for the letter of intent is March 9th.
Yeah, that's
So we're
coming.
gonna have to talk tomorrow.
yes,
He'll be here tomorrow, he just
Okay.
texted me, he's meeting me for that meeting.
yeah, so,
Okay, that sounds good.
Is this a purchase, you guys are purchasing something?
No, I would say it's, amending or upgrading facilities to be ADA compliant. I would say it's a purchase.
Initially, they raised it now, if it's, no quote or bid is required if it's under 50,000.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Because 10,000 was way too low in my opinion.
If it's under 50,000.
Yeah, I mean, if we have a company that already does all of our doors, locks, and everything like that, it's easier to stick with what we know, unless their prices.
Good stuff, you know?
RWCDC just got a quote for the clinic, so you can find out maybe from Carrie or Sandy how much that was, so you have some idea. I don't remember how much it was.
You need to post before the submission letter.
that's what we don't know.
You have
I don't
to
think
have-
so.
You have to have an estimated cost.
Okay, I will call the door people tomorrow. Well,
Estimated
the
scale of
bathrooms,
cost.
I can get a construction quote from a guy.
But can you do it by the 9th?
Yes, I can have, I bet I can get it done by Friday.
So Kay will be here tomorrow.
Mandy, shut the door, please.
And this also, we have to go with receipts over there. It's not like they're gonna award us
The way that-
$25,000.
The way that this grant is, it's a reimbursement grant. So we pay it up front. You submit your receipt, and then they pay it
But
back.
we would know ahead of time if we got approved.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Do I have a motion to go on with the 2026 Community Care Grant?
I'll make the motion.
Do I have a second?
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Okay, Brittany Adams sewage adjustment.
Everyone has a paper there that I've printed for, we have, a customer, resident, that her transmitter went out and it's been cold, so it wasn't able to be manually read sometime between then and now. She had a really big leak and went through a ton of water. So basically, if I did like a normal sewage adjustment that I can do in the office, it would take off, so her bill right now is $546.88. If I took off my normal sewage adjustment, it'd be $195.70, which would take her bill to $351.34. Or with your guys' permission, I could just wipe the sewage off of it completely, which is $228.64, which would take it down to $318.30. Her bill usually runs between $100 and $150 a month.
She had an outside leak?
She doesn't know. They can't find anything, and the meter's not moving now, so.
Got a softener?
Humidifier?
The transmitter's been fixed now. It's been replaced, but I won't get that information for weeks. At best.
Well, that makes me think it was in an internal leak.
No, it probably was. They can't find it, they looked for it, and it has like a little icon on it that looked like it was leaking, but then Justin said the meter wasn't moving, so I don't know. Anyway, that's my proposal.
So 228.64 is the sewage, is that correct?
Yeah. Out of that 546.
How long was this over? I mean, was it a month or 2 months or?
The leak, she was estimated for January and February, so sometime between December 15th and February 15th.
Just wasn't using more over those 2 month period. What if we waited until next?
I mean, she's usually around 4 to 5,000 gallons, and she went through like almost 25.
So we haven't gotten a reading since the new,
No, Justin,
Transmission.
the most recent reading I got was last week from Justin.
and it's not showing any leaks.
Supposedly not. He's in talks with Matt, our meter guy, to try and get more information on it, but
Has she figured it out in between?
do what?
When you were telling all the numbers and stuff, that had she paid anything?
Bills just came out.
But she paid her January and February bill.
Yes, yeah, because those were estimated, so those were her normal amounts.
But this 546 doesn't include it.
No, this is basically what went through the meter while it was pulled out.
Can we hold off until the next reading and see what happens? Can you let her, I guess, go where she's not shut off?
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe she at least pays the water part?
At least pay them.
Pay the water part and tell her we will see what happens with the next bill with the sewage?
Yeah, if I don't have it reporting like